You want to be successful, have enough money for a robust campaign, you got to dig into your district and get to know people better and develop bonds with people so they will throw house parties with you, they'll attend rallies, and so on, and get engaged. I think another big deal is the internet tools make the cost of soliciting small donations relatively small, and it makes the cost of activism smaller also. So you can get people to a rally, ask them for small contributions. You can email them with campaign updates and put a little box at the bottom of the email saying, click here and give some more money. And so giving money becomes part of being involved politically and is integrated into the life of the campaign. Right now, there's not enough small donor money in congressional campaigns. It's around 10% for House races, around 16% for Senate races, and that's the percent of the individual money. So it's even less of the whole campaign money. So you couldn't run a successful campaign just on small contributions. That's why you need the public financing to augment that. So it means a candidate who gets a $50 contribution from somebody, well, that's matched 4-to-1. So it's actually getting $250 in terms of the candidate's need for money. But it means they can go to people in their districts. I also think it means that the campaign could put a field organizer out in a town and say, you know what, you've got to raise $25 a night to be successful in your field outreach. So that means the field organizer raising a small amount of money each week can be self-sustaining. And so I think you're going to see campaigns actually engage people in field work that becomes both campaigning, winning votes, getting important people in the community to say, I'm with you, but it can be self-sustaining and self-funding. So I think it's going to mean a boost for grassroots campaigning. For ordinary voters, it means they become valuable in the eyes of the candidate. Right now, candidates, I think, get very excited when someone says, I can give you a $2,400 check. They get even more excited when someone says, you know what, I can put 25 people in a room who will write you a $2,400 check and maybe get their spouse to write another one also. Well, it says to the candidates, if you want that same kind of money, the money you need to survive as a candidate, you can go back and work with ordinary constituents, have them hold a house party or a barbecue or something like that, or get them to email their friends list saying, can you give $5 or $10 or $20 to this candidate? I met them myself, they're great. And so I think it makes community leaders far more important in the political system and makes just ordinary everyday people, a sought-after prize for candidates. And that's what elections should be, right? It should be candidates trying to woo voters to get votes. And this says we're going to have a campaign finance system that supports that kind of activity. And I think that's essential to democracy.